Nigel, the bang came from in here.
Look, Reynolds, there's a dead body on the floor.
An old man, an expensive robe, and a long flowing beard. This gentleman can be no other than the master of this grand 18th century English country manor, Sir Guffington himself.
But then that means...
Yes, Nigel, murder most foul. But what decrepit individual would have committed such a heinous crime such as this?
It must be the chambermaid. I saw her and Sir Guffington having an argument the other day, and it was quite a heated dispute, I dare say. I do believe he was quite demanding of her work, perhaps too demanding. Perhaps she had finally had enough and decided to give her old employer the once. Oh.
Balderdash. As you can see, the floor beneath our unfortunate friend is as of yet unpolished. Since this was foremost in her duty, she surely would have completed the task before engaging in a row with Sir Guffington. It is obvious to the trained eye that she was not even here.
The solicitor, then. Guffington was said to be renegotiating the inheritance of his estate. He was notoriously miserly with his transaction. Perhaps he neglected to give his solicitor a fair share.
Poppycock. Sir Guffington's estate was worthless. His artwork second-rate at best. I suspect Sir Guffington lost his fortune playing gin rummy, taking opium, and cavorting with women of ill repute.
Perhaps one of these women, then?
Wrong again, Nigel. Sir Guffington often went into town to cavort with women, rather than bringing them back to his estate. I suspect we are overlooking the obvious. I suspect that the answer lies beneath our very noses. I suspect that the murderer is in this room.
Gang suits, Reynolds! What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting, Nigel, that the murderer is me.
My word, Reynolds. This cannot be true.
By the grace of God, it is true, Nigel. And now that you know my secret,
wait! There's one piece of information you forgot to consider.
I think not.
You could not have possibly killed Sir Guffington.
And pray tell why not?
Because that was an act I committed myself.
Oh, cross! And double cross! What absurdity is this?
You have stolen my thunder for the last time, Reynolds. I'm taking the credit for this.
This is madness. What possible motive would you have for killing Sir Guffington? I am secretly his bastard son.
Ah! When it was my unwed mother he got pregnant, producing me.
Preposterous. Recant your confession or I shall be forced to take drastic measures.
You recant your confession, for my measures are prepared to be just as drastic as yours.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh! Shit, Nigel! You didn't fire your gun.
Well, no, you yours. Look, Sir Guffington. He's got a gun. And it appears to be smoking.
We must have fired our pistols at exactly the same time. Look, there's a note in his hand.
What does it say?
Goodbye, cruel world. You have given me many gifts of which I have squandered. I am a horrible, hated, terrible man. And I take my own life.
Come on with it. You think he's really dead?
Difficult to say. Rigor mortis may have prompted the second firing. There's only one way to be certain of his mortality.
On three then, old chap?
Quite. 1, 2, 3.